Good morning. I found a good practice test on Dristi IAS.com. It's a geography PDF practice test which has so many multiple choice questions. So I want to create an online quiz out of it, but the problem is I have to do a lot of cut pasting and on in the back end of the system which I used to have, but it used to take a lot of time in cut pasting, typing, or formatting. And if the languages are different from English, then it's a nightmare, and especially if you have some figures, etc., which needs a lot of formatting. So how to do it? I came across a beautiful solution which is called pdfmock.com, which converts any existing MCQ PDF question paper into online quizzes within minutes. So you don't have to do any cut pasting, no typing, no more inserting images. And frankly speaking, it works like a charm, way better than the other application to create online quizzes. So if you are the first time user, you can register yourself by typing your organization name and address. You can type your name as a teacher and your email ID and click on the plus button. You can have multiple teachers under the same organization, and once you click on the save button here, all the teacher associated with this organization will have an instant access. So no more waiting, no more approvals. It's very fast. So since I already have an access, I go ahead and click on the login button, and I insert my email ID and the OTP to log in. So this is the dashboard, and which has two sections: my test and my batches. So let's go ahead and start creating a test. So I'm not going to create the full test, but just to showcase how to create the test and what are the precaution you need to take. So PDFs are a great way to store content, but also it's very stubborn, very difficult to work with. So but this tools makes it easy to work with PDFs. So this is the PDF we were talking about. These are the questions. And one thing you need to be very careful, that it's very easy to create test on laptop. So if you're using mobile or any other smaller device, so I would suggest to employ use a laptop or desktop to create a test. But once the tests are done, then you can do all the management through the mobile. So this is the first question, and it's a single choice correct question. You can also have multiple correct and fill in the blanks. So all three will help you to take care of any kind of objective questions like assertion, reasoning, true, false, etc. And marking scheme is really flexible. Suppose you want to keep 2 marks for correct answers, -1 for incorrect. You can have decimal values also, so that minute details can be fed upon. And you click on the add button. As soon as you click on the add, you have a crosshair. Just take the crosshair adjacent to each of these options and click to make them interactive. So earlier the PDF was uninteractive, now it is becoming interactive. So, and suppose for example second choice is correct, I don't know the real answer, you double click it to make it blue, and then save it. So the first question is done, so you see it. Similarly the second question will be done like the same way. You take the crosshair and click on these options, and all you have to do is click on this option, and suppose third option is correct, you double click it to make it blue and save it. So the second question is also done. You can delete it from here if you want to, but this is how it works. So I'm not going to do all of the questions, it's just for the demo purpose. And then when you are done, you click on the save test. So you write the title of the test, and if you have a more information to give, you can write in the description. And you can write the duration in which the test will expire, this online test will expire, for example 60 minutes. You have only two questions and 4 marks it's showing here, but you can add the rest of the question. Even if you have 100 question, it will not take more than 30 minutes to complete the whole thing, map every question. And the cool thing is you can add the solution file here, so that when the students have taken the test, and they will receive the solution file, an explanation file, so that they understand why the question is correct and what is the not correct and why it is not correct, and you save it. So as soon as you click on the save button here, you are back on the dashboard and your test is done. So right now it's only two questions, 4 marks. You can go back by clicking on the edit button. You can delete it from here, or you can send or share this test which you have created to other colleagues by simply clicking the search button after entering their email ID, and then sharing it to them, so that it will also show on their dashboard. This particularly is very helpful when you have a junior staff or a data entry operator who can do this for you. Now I'm going to schedule this test. So scheduling is very easy. There are two options: close-ended, open-ended. Close-ended means a particular date and time when you want to conduct this test, and you want to have the flexibility to publish the result at your own timeline, so that the question and answer will not be leaked. And you can select the batches which you have created. This is the internal database of the student, which you have created your batches from my batch section. If you want to allow external students, so that anybody who is not even in your database can take the test, you can check this. And similarly, this is open ended. There is a start time but no end time, and so that anybody can take test and you get the database and their performance as well. And you hit the schedule button. After scheduling, this test is ready to be shared on your WhatsApp group or your social media or through the emails. By clicking this button and copying the URL, you can stop the schedule here. By clicking this, you can edit the schedule. So now you have seen how simply I have created a test out of existing PDF without doing any cut, any paste, or any typing, or any manipulation of any images. It becomes very, very easy to create an online test and share on WhatsApp group of yours, so that students can take test. And there's a big analytics which writes on pdfmark.com, so that you can assess, and even student can assess on the question level analytics. This is working beautiful for me. You also try out, and this has saved so much time for me, and hopefully it will be helpful to you. Thank you.